Hello everyone and welcome to Harmony Handicrafts. My name is Lori and I am a yarn enthusiast, or a yarn enthusiast as I say. Anyways, welcome. It is a rather cloudy day here in the Greater Vancouver area of British Columbia in Canada, where I'm coming from in my living room today. So I have another unboxing. What do you know? I ordered a small amount of yarn from Aberdeen's wool in Ontario, and it came about 2 weeks ago, and I have opened it, full disclaimer. However, I thought maybe I'd share it with you. For those of you who are Canadian and who currently can't go down to the US for your yarn, I feel your pain, especially Hobby Lobby. However, Aberdeen's does carry a lot of really great yarn. They don't carry Hobby Lobby, only Hobby Lobby does, obviously. But they do carry some Premier and some other lines as well that we don't always get up here. So, and the great thing about Aberdeen's, by the way, I am not an affiliate. I just really appreciate what they're doing for the Canadian yarny enthusiasts. They have a $5 flat shipping rate, which is fantastic. If any of you have ordered yarn from outside of Canada or even from inside Canada, you know how expensive the shipping can be if it's not free. So let's get started. First one I wanted to show, I got a couple of these. This is the Premier Aurora. Oh, sorry about the lighting. Premier Aurora. It's, let me read the description for you while I show you some yarny goodness here. And those are actually coming pretty, they're a little bit bright, but there we go, that's better. So this is a medium 4 weight. It is 100% acrylic. Hang on, let me double check that. Yes, it's a 100% acrylic. It asks for a 5.5 millimeter or US 9 knitting needle, and same for crochet hook. I used a 6 when I did this one. You could even go up to a 6.5. I'm going to show you that. It's kind of like a roving. It's like two rovings plied together. That's, I guess, the best way I could say it. And yes, it's quite fuzzy. It's almost, I think it's trying to be wool, but it's not quite there. But it is not, it's kind of sort of soft. It's kind of, if you know Barcelona from Loops and Threads, the Michaels brand, it's kind of like that, or even like Puzzle, maybe a little softer than Puzzle yarn. Now, I thought this will make a great hat, and where have I put my hat? Let me just find it quickly here. Hang on, let me grab it. Ah, it's over here. Pardon the crinkling, guys. Put it in my bag for safekeeping. I made this. This is just a half double crochet in the back loop, and stitched along one side and then gathered at the top. So it's what we in Canada call a toque. And you know, it's beautiful. I mean, the colors are gorgeous. But the thing that I found about working with this is that as you're working it, it spins on itself. And so you end up with this great massive twisted yarn at one end as you're trying to work. So that was really frustrating. I had to continually flip my work so that the yarn unspun from this end so that it would work up nicely. That is the only complaint I have about this. I think I paid $4 a ball. I thought that was a great deal. Unfortunately, not great to crochet with. So I'm going to try my hand at knitting because this is the only other ball I have. So I did get 2 of those. All right, now the second one I'm really excited about because I have never tried this before. This is Premier as well. It's the anti-pilling DK colors. And I got 4 of them, and I worked one up. So I'll show you, but I'm going to show you the color I got. What is the color of this one? Oh, okay. Hang on. Sorry, guys. It's called Teacup. This is a 100% anti-pilling acrylic, and it is uber soft. Here, I'll show you out of the bag here. I've already worked up a sample. Sorry about the blowout. It's white tends to do that. It works up really nice. It's got gorgeous stitch definition, as you can see here. Just beautiful. I used a 5mm H crochet hook on that. And the colors are I just thought this was precious. It's got like starts with a white, and then it goes to a pale, it goes to that pale purple, and a little bit darker, and then back to the pale, and then into the grays. Really, really pretty. Yeah. You see a little bit of the darker purple there. All right. So, I think I told you about this. Yeah, this is a lightweight 3. It calls for a 4mm knitting needle and crochet hook, but I used a 5. No, I used a 4.5. I'm sorry, I used a 4.5. I would actually go up to 5 to give it a little bit more drapiness. Beautifully soft, so soft. Love it. So I'm looking forward to figuring out what I'm going to do with this. Because, oops, hang on, that's my hat. Because this, I don't think this is going to work out well for a hat. It's not. It's a little bit too stiff, especially in a 4.5. Using a 4.5mm hook. Anyways, 4. Got 4 of them, and then we're on a Premier roll. I think everything I got in this order is from Premier. This is the Premier Sweet Roll. Okay, and that's the colorway I chose. This is Grape Swirl. Is it ever? It is gorgeous. Have you figured out yet that my favorite color is purple? Yeah, a little bit. All right, so this is, let's see, I think this is 100% acrylic. Yeah, it's not as soft as the anti-pilling, but it's certainly nicer than like a Red Heart Super Saver for sure. It's really, it's nice. Medium 4 weight. Asking for 5mm knitting needle and 5.5mm crochet. And again, I might go up to a 6. 5.5 would be okay. Something a little drapier, I'd do like a 6mm. You can wash and dry this. There's no issues there. They're asking for cold water wash, but yeah. All right, so I got 4 of those. I didn't neglect to tell you the anti-pilling, of course, machine wash and dry. And sorry, I didn't. This is machine wash gentle dry flat. The color is also I missed is called Hearthside. Really gorgeous, lovely oranges in there. Okay. All right. You know, the thing that I like to know when I buy yarn is where it's made, and I have neglected to tell you that. This Aurora is made in Turkey, which is probably my favorite place for yarns, because they do make really nice yarns. This one's also made in Turkey. And the DK Colors, it's blowing out there, sorry, is made in Turkey as well. Okay, on to the next. Okay, now these ones I'm kind of excited about because I've used this yarn before. This is called Coffee Shop. And for those of you who have never used it, it's really nice and so soft. This does have wool in it. It's 85% acrylic and 15% wool. This comes in a 100-gram ball, 284 yards or 260 meters. It's a lightweight 3, 4mm needles and 4.25mm crochet hook are suggested. Machine wash, warm, lay flat to dry, which I would because it does have the wool in it. And this one is also made in Turkey. The color is Columbia. I think I got all the stats this time. If I've missed anything and you want to know, just pop a comment down below and I'll get back to you on that. Okay, I've made a scarf out of this and it's really nice and soft. It's certainly wearable. It's what Crystal from Bag O' Day would call scarfable. Really nice. And it's nice to work with. I would use a 5 though, 5mm on that. Yeah, that's definitely a lightweight 3. I've used a 5mm hook on that. Really nice. So I got the Columbia, and let's see, I think I got 2 of them. All right. Now I've got 2 of this kind here, and I love this stuff. When I first ordered it, I thought, oh, I don't know, but I've never worked at that point with acrylic and wool blends, like in the sense of a fine wool. And this one is a 65% acrylic, 35% fine superwash merino, called Spun Colors. And for those of you who have worked with this, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say it is gorgeous. It is so nice to work with. So soft. And because it's got the superwash merino in it, you can wash it, which is great. This is a medium 4, 5mm needle, and 5mm hook are suggested. And that would be a US 8 for both. It suggests to hand wash and lay flat to dry, but because it's got the superwash merino in it, the superwash actually allows you to be able to toss it in the washer. I wouldn't put it in a dryer though, but just because you don't want it to pill and stuff. So I would lay it flat to dry, but I would throw that in a cold water wash. I wouldn't have a problem with that. The wool's not going to shrink up or felt. So it's 419 yards for a 7-ounce ball, or 200 grams for 384 meters. And I think this is also made in Turkey, and the color is called River Rocks. Look at that. It's just all kinds of wonderful blues and oranges. There's some yellows and greens. Oh yeah, that's like sitting down by the river, isn't it? So tasty. I got one of those. No, I got 2 of them. I did get 2. This yarn is really great to mix with a solid color. So I've mixed this with gray. I've mixed it with white. I don't know that I'd mix it with black. That might be a bit too dark. But you could certainly mix it with like any kind of a neutral tone for sure. Or even like a yellow that would pick up those yellows a little bit. Yeah. And it works up really nicely. I've made hats out of that, mixing the 2. All right. And of course I've got another Spun Colors too. Now when I first saw this, I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do with this? This is like loud. And I really am a purple girl. But when I started working with it, it's so good. Spun Colors. This colorway is autumn. How perfect. It's great timing. And it's blowing out a little bit. Let's see if I can pull it back a bit. It's not as it's a little bit duller than what it shows there, but it is, you can see it's like a mustard gold. You've got that beautiful bright orange in there, right there with the reds. Got some, sorry, I gotta take my glasses off so I can see. Some deep grays in there. Beautiful, gorgeous colors. And again, when you work it up with a solid color, either a complementary or similar tone to one of these, it's beautiful. The color just pops right out. And again, I got 2 of them for my stash. So I'm going to be making hats, and I might try my hand at making some scarves with mixing another 4-weight in with it. And it, like I say, it is just uber soft. That merino wool just is so beautiful in there. So that is my unboxing for today. I do have a couple of finished objects and a whip or two to show you. I'm going to do that on another video because we're running a little long. I do hope you enjoyed this unboxing. And again, if you're new, welcome. And for those who are coming back, welcome back. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell to let you know that there's a new video or when all the new videos come out. I'll probably be putting another video out in a couple of days to show you my whips and my foes. And not too long in the future, I'll show you some of the UFOs. Pretty scary stuff. If you have a comment, I would ask that you please be polite and kind and respectful, as I know that you are, because you're yarny people. So, I'm very happy to have positive, constructive criticism and feedback. If you feel in a particularly nasty mood today, maybe come back another time and put a nice comment in. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.